dealing with emotions, hardest part about being a girl, love. And like, I wanted to call my mama and just be like, I'm hurting, like it hurt. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know, my name is Naija, Princess Naija, or Goddess Naija, because I'm a goddess to you. Anyways, today's video is a girl talk. I put on my Instagram story the little questions box, and I was trying to, bro, why did somebody just text me, bro, and I just try to act like I didn't see it. Bro, okay, so yes, I posted girl talks topics and situations and stuff. So I'm gonna probably make this into a part 2 because I did get quite a bit of topics to talk about. So we're gonna jump right in to the topics. Y'all want to talk about, let's see what y'all want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about dealing with emotions, hardest part about being a girl, virginity, having sex, relationships, mommy and daddy issues. How do you deal with emotions but have no one to talk to about them? I have to be sure that I don't talk too much because I'm always freaking talking too much and I don't want a long YouTube video. So the way that I deal with my emotions when I don't have anyone to talk to about them, I find hobbies. I find stuff that make me happy. Really, I do stuff that make me happy. Find hobbies. Stuff that I've never done before. I really like to journal and I pray. Like, praying does it for me, because when you think you have no one to talk to, you have God to talk to. He's always listening. He's always there. So I pray, and I like to write my prayers down when I am praying. When I'm journaling, I always like to start off journaling with a prayer, and that really helps me because I'm talking to God and I'm just letting him know what's going on and how I feel, and it usually makes me feel really good after I do journal about how I feel. I write as if I'm talking to someone, so it makes me feel really good. That's mostly how I deal with my emotions when I have no one to talk to, and make myself feel good. I try to make myself feel good, do stuff that I love to do, find new hobbies. Someone said, what is your relationship like with your father? How does it affect the way you choose a partner? The only reason I would ever get emotional about talking about my dad is because I'm angry. And I know I have to deal, forgive and forget, and you know, shit happens. But I don't have a relationship with my father. I've never had a relationship with my father. I've tried, but the older that I've got, the more I realize is you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make that whole drink. So I just, I've always had the must be nice, you know, even though that's so freaking shallow. But I mean, it must be nice to have a dad, a father figure to be there for you and do certain things. I really am trying not to resent him, because I feel like a whole lot of stuff that's happened to me, I just feel like it could have been avoided. Like, it would have not happened to me if you would have been here. Like, you were supposed to be here. You were not here. And what more can I say? What more can I do? The way that relationship is, does it affect how I choose partners? No, it does not. Because I feel like when you heal or you start to heal certain childhood traumas, you start to love yourself, or you teach yourself different types of ways to love yourself and fill the voids that you just think may be missing from your father or your mother. It doesn't really affect how I pick my partners, because either I'm gonna be the nicest, prettiest princess, or I'm gonna be my daddy's son. What are you talking about? But yeah, it doesn't really affect. I know it could in some other aspects, like if your father was in and out of your life. And I know a whole lot of women like to feel the love from a man, and you know that they need the masculine energy to level out the femininity and stuff like that. But I love myself way too much to even worry. Fuck, what am I worrying about a daddy for? Nigga, fuck you. You wasn't here. The fuck? There's nothing. I believe there's nothing. There's nothing. Fuck that man. Bald head ass. Anyways, next question. Somebody wanted to know how I started my lash business, the bad and the good. First of all, when I started my lash business, I had no business spending money on a lash class. Like, I have really had no business. But like I say all the time, I believe in God, and I believe in having faith and hope, and I don't dwell on when the right time is gonna happen, because you never know. Oh, I need to learn how to stop cussing. I'm trying to learn how to stop cussing for YouTube. How I started my lash business. I started my lash business when I wasn't supposed to be paying for no goddamn lash class. I'm talking, I was paying a whole lot of bills and didn't have no help, and I decided to spend my rent money on the lash class, thinking I was just like, this is what I want to do. I believed in somebody when they told me they was gonna help me do it, and they didn't, so it set me back. The setbacks is what made me go really hard, because ain't no fucking way I trusted you. Ain't no fucking way I believed that you was gonna be there. Let me shut up. Another topic, because I'm gonna be talking forever about this lash business, how I started. I just talk too much, bro, and that's why it's gonna be for another topic. But I love doing lashes. It's the love of my life. My business is the best thing that I ever decided to do. It changed my life, and I wouldn't want anything any other way. Everything that I went through with my lash business in the beginning, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't do anything different. I'm just continuously giving everything to God, and my business is just getting me started on the entitlement that I've experienced having a business. But that's just some bad and good. I'll talk about that another time, because I talk too fucking much again. What are the best ways to start self-care, as in learning to love yourself in your own company? Start self-care is journaling. Like, journaling, self-care is not just physical, it's also mental. So of course, with my self-care, I set out days of the week or a day out of the month to just do self-care. You know, my nails, I just got my nails did today though. Like, don't mind my little pinky, bro. I'm ready to take that off because she's just going through it, bro. But yeah, I keep my nails done, my lashes, my toes, you know, my hair, and it makes me feel good. That's self-care. I also find hobbies. Hobbies is the best way to learn how to love yourself in your own company, because when you find hobbies is mostly something that you're doing by yourself. Like reading, I'm back reading, and I love it. I love reading. I'm a more fantasy type of person, and I love it. I just started doing pole. I don't want to be a stripper, y'all. I'm just a sexy ass bitch, and I love sexy shit. Like, but I started doing that. I eventually want to take a pottery class. I really want to get into like Pilates and yoga. But it's just stuff like that is a way to start self-care. Enjoying your own company is you're gonna have to spend time by yourself, like whether you want to or not. No matter how hard it is, no matter how scared you are to take the chance, you have to start being by yourself. As in, if you are a person who serial dates, or you date back to back to back to back to back to back, and you don't give yourself a break, you don't find room to heal and learn the lessons, then that is not love. What is that? But you have to take breaks in between everything that you do for yourself. Set out time, days and stuff like that to just be by yourself. Whether if you start practicing meditating is really good because that's something you do by yourself, and you're with yourself and your thoughts, and you're able to think clearly. That's another way I deal with emotions. I meditate. When I first started meditating, I was in love. I fell in love with just zoning out of the world. A very chill, like chilling experience. It gives you chills. It makes you feel really good. But I take myself out, shopping by yourself, eating by yourself, going to the park by yourself, just doing something by yourself. It doesn't have to be for a long time. Myself every day, you know, you're the baddest bitch. Can't nobody take that from you. Can't nobody take that shit from you but God himself. So I just don't worry about nothing else or nobody else. And yeah. Girl code. Okay, somebody wants to talk about girl code. First of all, I need to make a thumbnail. Hold on. So cute, bro. Okay, girl code. Let's talk about girl code because a whole lot of you woes don't even understand the severity of girl code. Girl code number one, just like these. I can't cuss. Caught myself. Everybody got a code: the bro code, the sister code, the girl code, whatever. Girl code, I would say number one that a whole lot of women just act like y'all so oblivious to is we don't go back. Or we don't go back or go after our friends, exes, and people they talked to or even liked, and all that, having sex with her man and her baby daddy and stuff like that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that because first of all, that is degrading. That is so degrading for you because I wish I would walk around just like, yeah, not fuck my friend's man. Me? No, thank you. But yeah, we don't do that. And then it's just like, what's that between the girls? Like, we gotta be here with it. And a whole lot of girls just like to run their mouth and run it back to the next person. And then now her business is here and her business is there. I've had some failed friendships simply because of like growth and stuff like that, but it's never got to the point where how some of you girls y'all expose each other. Like, y'all just don't understand, like, friendships are supposed to be endearing. Like, I don't play about my friends. And I'm sure they don't play about me because them are my bitches. Like, I'll never betray them hoes. And it's just me because I look for longevity in everything that I do. Another thing is when you go out to the club, if we show up together, bitch, we leaving together. And if you think you leaving with a nigga, think again. Like, I've seen so many girls post about getting left at the club. Their friend left with a girl. They out of town and the girl done snuck off. And that's another thing. Why the hell do hoes go out of town and fuck strangers? Like, am I the only girl who just don't... I don't get that at all, but I'll just be listening to podcasts, girl, and I'll just be like, ain't no way. But yeah, being loyal is a part of girl code because it's just like you're supposed to have her back. Like when you have sisters, I feel like girls who don't grow up with sisters, they don't understand the severity of girl code versus girls who grow up with sisters. Because like I love my sisters to death, even the ones that I don't talk to, but the one that I grew up with, I'm talking, that's my girl. Like, I really feel like we love each other so much and there's such an understanding. We don't even argue. And it's just, I love my sister too much to hurt her feelings. Like, I don't want to do that. And same with my friends. Like, I don't want to hurt my friends' feelings. I don't want to see them sad. I don't want to see them hurt and all of that stuff. Loyalty is the best thing. Like, when girls can feel the sense of genuinity, is that a word? It's right, be a word. But when girls can sense that, like, I know you my girl, and and I know I'm your girl. Like, when we feel that, it's the best feeling in the world. And it's just like one little evil spirit can just, because why you gotta act like that? But a whole lot of girls that grow up in their masculine energy, and it's hard for them to get out. Am I missing anything on the girl code? Because I feel like I've been talking forever about the girl code. That's some basics. I don't want to really sit and ponder on it because I don't want to have a long YouTube video. Y'all really want to talk about hygiene, but I'm going to do that for my next video. Because I'm going to do a hygiene haul, and I'm going to show y'all my hygiene stuff that I be getting. Yeah, somebody said, see, y'all be wildin'. Somebody said hygiene because you bitches, ooh, my bad, I didn't mean to say that. I'm trying to stop cussing. Somebody said hygiene because you bitches really stink. The process in our mind when we go through a hard breakup. The process in my mind when I go through a hard breakup is like I gotta shake back. Like, I'm 22 and I've had one real like adult relationship. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was gonna break me down. Like, I thought I was done. First little heartbreak, and I wanted to shake back more than anything. Like, I wanted to boss back up. And she said the process in our minds, but I don't know what people go through. I only know what I go through when I go through a breakup. And when I go through a breakup, gotta get that money, man. That's all I be thinking about, is because it's just like there's nothing else to really do. I don't be on that get back and all of that stuff because I don't got time. The time and the effort that y'all put into having sex with people as a get back and wallowing in self-pity and all of this stuff when y'all go through breakup could be the same amount of time that you put into a business, your work, getting some money, making yourself happy. Like, of course we gonna cry, because I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be crying doing lashes, because that ain't gonna stop nothing. And I just feel like the process in your mind after you go through a breakup should be trying to figure out the lessons that you have learned from that relationship. Because every relationship, you're gonna learn a lesson. Like, it's gonna teach you something, because God puts you with people that potentially does not last, is because he's trying to show you something, and you will never heal what God is trying to show you unless you sit down and try to learn the lesson that the relationship taught you. And most of the times when you go through hard breakups, it's just God is trying to see if you're going to be obedient, doing what he told you to do in the first place. So that's just what goes through my mind when I'm going through a breakup. I want to figure out what went wrong, how I played a part in it, what I could do different, what they've done to me or what I've done to them, and just try to like put it all in a little mixing bowl and just try to sort it out. You know, sorting stuff out with the person you broke up with don't never work, but eventually that's something you would want to do. But that's just what goes through my mind when I'm going through a breakup. I gotta do better. Like, I want to be better. I feel like after a breakup, obviously something didn't work. Set the bar up a little higher, you know, just so you can avoid certain stuff. And yeah, yeah, you just gotta make sure you review the lesson that you have learned or that you need to learn. I think that's all I'm gonna do, really, only because I don't want to do a very long video. I know y'all won't, from my last video, y'all were just like, it's not long enough, but I do one more, but I'm gonna do one more and then that's it. This one says, admitting mommy and daddy issues. I mean, I talked about my daddy, and knowing that I do have some daddy issues or whatever, but I don't let that affect me. Now, I will say my mommy issues, mama's gonna watch this and be like, damn, but, my mommy issues, admitting that I had mommy issues, like I've always known that I had mommy issues, because I used to be sad that like I didn't spend time with my mama as much as I thought I should have been growing up, and you know, just I felt abandoned a lot growing up because my mama was my only caretaker, but I felt abandoned a lot. A lot of stuff happened. I just feel like my mama should have been there. Like, I wanted my mama. Like, sometimes, like, when me and my mama wasn't talking not too long ago, I wanted my mama so bad. Like, I wanted to call my mama and just be like, I'm hurting. Like, it hurts. Like, I can't, like, and I get upset now because some part of me, I still want my mama, like my mommy. Like, I feel like I missed out on certain types of love. My bad. But yeah, the mommy issues. Now, if somebody would have said, how does the mommy issues affect me in relationships? Like, I'm a nurturer, but I want to be nurtured. Like, I want to be loved as hard as I be loving. Like, I want to be nurtured. I feel like I missed that part. I didn't get that growing up. And I date women, and it's just like, but admitting having mommy and daddy issues plays a big part in a whole lot of like self-esteem and healing, and just trying to figure out why you are certain ways and why you handle certain situations the way you handle them and stuff like that. And I came to the realization is that I never seen my mom outside of survival mode, and it hurt my heart when that realization came through my head, because it's just like, I have not seen my mama relax. I have not seen her outside of stressing herself to the core, to the max, of trying to make sure that her kids is okay. Mom got 4 kids and we lost a sibling, and it's just, I've never seen my mama comfortable, and that makes me cut her a whole lot of slack, because and she was a kid when she had me, so it's just like, I imagine myself at 17 years old having a kid. The fuck? What? Me At 17, if I had a baby at 17, hell, I do the best I can, but it's just like I'm glad that I didn't, and that's why it gives my mom, it gives me like it helps me cut my mama some slack, because my mama was a kid when she was having a kid, so she probably missed out on some of the stuff that I've been wanting, and she's never experienced it. And how you gonna give somebody something that you just never experienced? Like, you don't know what to do when foreign things has been thrown at you. You can try to work through it, but I mean, but I think, yeah, I got some mommy issues that I need to work out. I'm very self-aware. Being self-aware plays a big part, because I know it. And when I find myself asking certain questions and trying to figure certain things out, sometimes you just gotta sit and you gotta be like, okay, fucking grown now. My mama's grown now. I can't fucking expect what I want from my mom from this woman. So I just think admitting to yourself first that you do have those type of issues will save you a lot of heartbreak and a whole lot of trauma. So if you're watching this right now and you have not come to terms that you do have mommy and daddy issues, then you need to journal right now. And try to figure out why you think you have those issues. And I feel like the lack of love, or not the lack of love, or just the lack of a whole lot of stuff from my mom and my dad, that lack is what I gain, and that's what I give the most. So I mean, a whole lot of shit can be for better or for worse, blessing or a curse. And yeah, I love the way I love. I love the way I am. I love the way I nurture. I love the way that I can be a loving, nurturing woman to my friends and my family and people that I date and stuff like that. Even though I did not receive it the way that I have wanted or envisioned it, I know when I give it, my shit top tier, period. But that's all the questions. That's all the questions, all the topics that I'm gonna cover for right now. I did see that some of y'all left like a suggestion that I should start a series, just a little series of a couple different things. Like, I'm not gonna tell y'all, but in part 2 I probably will start one of those series, and I will continue the questions that y'all asked. Give this video a thumbs up, you know, comment, subscribe, share, comment. Tell me y'all thoughts about anything that I've said. If you didn't agree with anything I said, if what I said resonated, how did it resonate? Do you want to DM me? You want to talk about it? I'm here. I'm your girl. I'm your girl's girl, and I be listening, and I can just give you the best advice to my best ability. So yeah, see y'all.